All right, welcome to today's Tech Talk Tuesday. And for today's discussion, we're gonna be talking about differences in vinyl and the application on wrapping your car. So on my 92 Honda Civic, I was starting to experience this issue with the clear coat failing on the roof, which is very common on these early Japanese cars because the paint that they use was really soft and the clear coat just fails over time, especially if the cars aren't kept in the garage, which was really apparent on my 92 Honda. And the clear got so bad, I was like, all right, I gotta do something to cover this up and I don't wanna repaint the car right now. So I decided, let's vinyl wrap the roof. Now, of course, being the DIY guy that I am, I figured I'd go about and do it myself with the help of a friend of mine. So I went online and I went ahead and ordered a roll of black vinyl off of eBay for like 30 bucks. And I figured, well, for 30 bucks, if it comes out great, awesome. If it doesn't, well, it's a start and I learned something new. So I ordered the vinyl from eBay for 30 bucks and let me tell you, spend money and buy higher quality vinyl because the $30 vinyl that we used, it was such a nightmare to install. It was just a mess and we spent hours trying to get it installed and of course we got a ton of wrinkles in it. We even got a small split in it and we stretched the vinyl beyond where it should have been stretched. And it just was a hot mess. It looked decent. It definitely looked better than the totally failed clear coat on the roof, but it still was not a really good job. But like I said, for 30 bucks, it got the job done for temporary. So of course, then as time went on, we discovered another problem with using the cheap vinyl from eBay, and that was it didn't hold up very well against UV. And my car, of course, sits outside and it sees the sun all the time. And in less than 6 months, it started to split really bad. And after a year, it was done. It was wiped out. So, of course, me not wanting to spend a ton of money on the Honda just because it was my beater car and the issue I had was cosmetic. I didn't want to dump the money on it. I just dealt with it for a while. But finally got to the point I was like, you know what? I've got all this time right now with the shelter in place and stuff. Let's go ahead and order some higher quality vinyl and replace the roof vinyl and see how it goes. So I went online and ordered some vinyl from 3M that's designed for automotive wrap applications. And let me tell you, it was a huge difference. I mean, it was literally like night and day on installation from the cheap vinyl I got off of eBay. Now, the final nail in the coffin with the cheap stuff from eBay was on the removal. It took us almost 4 hours to remove the old vinyl and adhesive off of the roof. So if you've got a car that you've got a good paint job on that you don't want damaged, definitely stay away from the cheap vinyl because you're gonna damage it pulling the vinyl off and getting the old adhesive off. It was a mess. It was an absolute nightmare and took us hours to go ahead and strip all that off. Going and installing the new 3M vinyl, like I said, is such a dream. It went on so easy. It's a pressure adhesive, so you can set it on there and then you can peel it up as long as you don't start putting pressure on it. But as soon as you start putting pressure to it, it sticks. And it went on really easy. My wife and I did it, and I helped my dad, and we laid it out. Of course, we still did get a few wrinkles in it, but that's because we're not professional car wrappers, and this is literally the second time I've tried to install a vinyl wrap on a car. But it went on so much easier, and we got the whole thing done in less than an hour. And we only got a handful of small wrinkles in it, and it's just night and day. The product, of course, for the roll, I ordered it off Amazon. It was like $80, and it was so worth the extra money to get the 3M vinyl for the installation on a wrap. So if you're ever doing a wrap, I definitely recommend, if you're doing it yourself, to spend the money and buy a high quality vinyl because the amount of time you're gonna save, the amount of effort and swearing and heartache, it's worth the extra money to spend to get a good quality product from the get-go. So that's today's video. I hope you found this information useful and helpful. As always, if you did, go ahead and give us a thumbs up, hit that like button down below. And if you want to be kept up to date and not miss any of the other videos that I upload in the future, go ahead and smash that subscribe button down below and ring that notification bell so that way YouTube notifies you of all the videos that I upload in the future. And I will see you at the next video.